Hey guys, Let's Talk. Let's Talk is coming back this week. I am so excited. Today is the Canadian election. What's going to change for us tomorrow, depending on who wins? Nothing. Because tomorrow, we're still going to have to fight for our food. We're still going to have to go and make a living and create something. You know, I am not inspired by grievance culture. I'm not inspired by people who are angry and always wanting to have a fight and always looking for the fight and always bringing the fight and looking at, where can we cut? Where can we cut? Do you ever notice it's not what can we grow? It's where can we cut? And, when people say to me, you can't give the liberals another 4 years when they've had 10 years to mess up the country. Look at the world. Who has more debt than us? America, Japan, Italy, France, the United Kingdom. Who isn't struggling? Which Western country is not struggling with immigration and crime? As women, we need to wake up, because there is a culture that has taken over the world. And that culture is grievance driven. It's angry. It's always looking for the problem. It's always looking to cut. And yet things still aren't growing. They aren't growing. And they're certainly not growing for all of us. And so I say to you today, wherever you are, think very deeply about what you want, and then also the kind of country you want to live in and the kind of democracy you want to participate in, and whether your team wins or loses tomorrow. How do we work together? How do we build together? How do we grow into something more together? And this isn't a Canada problem alone. This is a global problem. We have a global deficiency around inclusive innovation and creativity and making sure everyone succeeds. And I think we have to hold our politicians and elected officials, we have to hold them accountable for what they said they would do. So I'm asking you, listen, if you aren't going to vote, I can't help you with that, because voting is just, I wore purple today to vote. I wore purple. Voting is one of the greatest, most delicious rights we have. But the question is, what happens tomorrow? Who are we tomorrow? Who is in the parliament tomorrow? Not that can stand up, that can speak up, that has the experience and the ingenuity and the compassion and the ability to imagine new things. And guess what? We need it for every party. Every party needs a leader that can do that. Every one of them. Let's not let this moment divide us. And here's the other thing. I'm on a rant now. Because yesterday I shared that I went to the Mark Carney rally in Mississauga. And the reactions were really interesting. And one of the things that was really powerful for me was the piece around, like when I looked around the airplane hangar, it was the diversity. To me, that's Canada. To me, that's Canada. However, in some of the comments, what one person said, and then I couldn't find the comment. I approved it and then it disappeared. He said, "You're not Canadian." I don't know what he means, or she. I don't know what they mean by that. I don't know if they mean I'm not native. I don't know if they mean I wasn't born here. I don't know if they mean because of my skin color I'm not Canadian. I don't know what they mean. I wish they would actually comment again, and I wish that TikTok wouldn't remove it, because I'm curious to know what they mean by "you're not Canadian," because I think that's an important conversation to have. And I think the fact that anyone could tell somebody who is Canadian that they're not Canadian in 2025, and that we live in a culture with so much grievance and anger And then they hide behind social media. Like they hide behind a login that's a number and they don't have a face. I don't know. Like, what is that about? Who is that? So curious. And I think, like, what have we become? Where are we? You know, do you know what I mean? Like, where are we? What do you think? I hope you join my podcast. Let's talk. We're going to talk about many of these things. There's never been a better time to talk. There's never been a more important time for us to speak to each other about everything, because no matter who wins today or tonight or tomorrow, we're still living in a troubled world. We still need more women. And we don't just need women. Like, we don't just need women. We need human beings who can see and imagine a world where we are all included. That's what we need. A world where we're all included and we all have an opportunity to produce, create, design, make, build, grow. That's what we need. And for the people who think their lives are better isolated, well, I don't know what to say to them, because that ship has sailed, period. So now it's about being a human being and being the best human being you can be.